Council Ford Insurrection, the Second Amendment, 2043 to 2063.
Proof of Concept by J. Thomas Bown, J.D.
Guns gave birth to Council Ford. After the Civil War, the Plains Indians were on the warpath against the encroaching white man and his railroad.
They hijacked a large shipment of 3,000 Remington rifles and destroyed Fort Resolute near Council Ford.
Within months, the U.S. Army of the Plains retaliated and massacred 1,000 Indian warriors gathered for a war council near what is now Council Ford. The stolen rifles were not found until the aftermath of the Council Ford Insurrection, over 150 years later. What happens when a community decides guns matter more than ballots? It is 2043 in rural America, and James Mulvaney, a 33-year-old battle-hardened and decorated Marine veteran turned Sheriff's Department sergeant, seeks to keep the peace as Council Ford braces for rapid technological change. What if the first warning is not a gunshot, but a routine traffic stop? On Highway S93, Mulvaney pulls over a nervous driver, Norman Kemp Galvin, nephew of the elderly Chet Galvin, the owner of the biggest ranch in the region, for speeding. A loose tarp, a quick fix, then a detail that will not let go. Empty rifle crates stacked in the bed like a silent message. Mulvaney lets Galvin go, but the feeling stays. Follow up. Watch closely. Back in town, the pressure rises. A proposed modernization project, the Hub, promises new money and new people, but threatens a way of life built on isolation and tradition.
Flem Jackson, an aging, wealthy local rancher,
seeking the status in town long denied him, begins to organize a citizens group, fueled by a belief that their guns are their final protection against change, and a new state gun control law, which will go into effect as the community grows. Flem is soon reinforced by a national militia organization, the American Militia Support Organization, AMSO. Kemp Galvin is the son of Mike Galvin, head of the AMSO, Chet Galvin's brother. If the system stops listening, who decides what comes next? Meetings turn into recruitment. Slogans become marching orders. Opposing slogans proclaim, "With guns, we are citizens. Without them, we are subjects," versus "ballots over bullets." The line between citizens group and militia starts to disappear as battle lines harden. The sheriff calls Mulvaney back from state patrol duty to Council Ford as whispers become certainty. The sheriff gives Mulvaney command of the forces in town defending the Hub. The State Guard and the Galvin Rangers join. Violence is imminent, fear predominant. How fast can a community unravel when fear becomes leadership? Then it happens. The Council Ford Insurrection. The Council Ford courthouse becomes a battleground. Gunfire, explosions, fire. A public moment that no one can spin away. When it is over, 25 Americans are dead. As the shooting starts, Flem Jackson, having lost control of what he started, is rescued from carnage by his oldest son, Eric. Flem is in a state of mental collapse. Flem's younger son, Garland, is beyond rescue in the courthouse. Was the insurrection a defense of a way of life? A defense of democracy? Or, plain and simple, the spark for a second American Civil War? Council Ford Insurrection, the Second Amendment, 2043 to 2063, asks one question that will not fade. When the future arrives, Do you fight it, or face it, or join it?